Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Curaçao. Pretty sure I'm saying that right from everything that I've seen about it, all the videos people have made about it. Pretty sure it's Curaçao. Anyways, just got ready, about to head up to breakfast. We're docking actually at the moment. As you can see, we're turning around, so we should be docked any moment and be able to get off. We do have a tour scheduled. It's called Beauties of St. Lucia. Like I said, we're going to some, I think a national park, something like that. I think a beach too. So a lot of sightseeing. It's kind of just what we had planned for Curaçao. It is our first time here. So yeah, let's go explore Curaçao, guys. Come on, let's go.
Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up, the world is waiting, half a step beyond our door.
Warm and hearts you don't believe. On behalf of myself, Lorraine, who will be your tour guide on this beauty tour, and Mr. Edwin, our driver. He looks a little bit small, but he can handle this big bus. At this moment, at the right hand side, you see the walls of Waterford, and on top of Waterford, the wall, you see the highest building of Curaçao, that beige building that was built as the prestigious Intercontinental Hotel in the 1960s. It's now Plaza. It is not anymore in operation, but a new owner just bought it last November, so they're gonna refurbish it. The yellow building that we see now at the right hand side in the far is the Fort Amsterdam with green awnings. It's the Governor House of Curaçao. That is where the governor works and lives. And then we see our pride in Curaçao. Here she is. She is moving. Here she is, the swinging old lady. Look at her. She's closing up. She's closing up. And this is what all she does do. Open and close. Open and close on an average of 35 times per day. Yes, she must do this to live in and out of the harbor, the boats, the cargo vessels, the container vessels, the tankers, the cruise ships, and military vessels, all of that. This is our bride, our Queen Emma Bridge, the only wooden pontoon bridge in the whole world. Yes.
It's not enough. I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. There'll be my trap.
This is a typical home of a free slave. 1863, slavery was abolished in Curaçao, and most of the slaves could then barter their work for the former owners against a piece of land. They would receive a piece of land, and then they would build a house like this. This is a typical house. This house, as strange as it looks, it doesn't have no foundation. That's why you see the slanted walls. This is a particular building style, and the roof used to be, this is now from coconut trees, but originally they used to be from sorghum, the corn leaves that they make it from. Another very typical thing, using material in nature but to protect, is the fence. You see that it is made of cactus, double-sided, as we say, 2 rows of cactus. This was not only used against the neighbor that wants to jump in your garden, because nobody wants to jump over this, but number one enemy has been always the goat. The goat that eats everything, because the gentleman, the head of the household, would grow things for his family to eat.
I'll see the Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
seabed. It looks very volcanic, like the moon surface, somebody, people must say, but it is the former seabed. A seabed normally would be white or pinkish. Yes, it was like that before too. But 2 million years is a long time. It gets dust, it gets corrosion, so it changes in color. To prove you that it is the old seabed, there are 3 things. First, you'd pay attention, you see a lot of imprints of coral, of sea, animals. You see that in the seabed? You see that? This is a big one. Okay?
Yeah.
That's one. Number 2, where the stone breaks off, inside it is still white, the original color. You see that? Pinkish. Number 3, these little animals, the snails, they still know after a million years that this is their original habitat. They are all over, you can see them, they're small and white, and they are alive.
So basically, the purpose of the game, you're gonna guess what the next person telling you. So you have to read the lips. You have to able to read the lips because you're gonna listen very loud music. Wow, Jackson, you're so fast. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Okay, my sweet brother, what do you got?
Easy peasy.
Wow! Easy peasy! Mary, I love eggs. Okay? Here we go.
I love eggs. I love eggs.
Oh, Jason, so fast. I love eggs. I love eggs.
I love ants. I love ants.
Yes. Doing well.
I love eggs. I love eggs.
Okay, Abby, this is your turn. Now score 2-1. What is your answer?
I love eggs.
You love eggs! Of course you love eggs! That's correct! Amazing! Green, and your word or sentences is green tea Kit Kat. Okay, you got it? You got it? I'm gonna start with you, Cristiano Ronaldo. Here we go.
Green tea Kit Kat. Green tea Kit Kat.
Blue jean jacket. Green tea is black. Blue jean jacket. Blue jean jacket.
Green tea is black.
Blue jean jacket. Green tea is black.
All right, this is for the final. This is for the 5 points, and we're gonna find out the champion. I'm gonna start with you, First Lady. What she say?
Blue jean jacket.
Okay, what do you say? 3D in movie? Okay, wait a second. We have a totally different answer right now. I don't know what we're gonna do. Are you sure you wanna go this one?
Yeah.
Yes? Are you sure you wanna go this one? Are you sure? That's why everybody's laughing. Okay, look at the screen. What was it? Green tea Kit Kat. Sorry. Both of you wasn't correct. But this one, this game show, the winner, this team. Give them a round of applause.
Keep her warm and time is frozen.
Ladies and gentlemen, right? Keep that applause coming for this amazing cast. Come on, everybody.
Oh, well, that was a fun show, wasn't it, everybody? Hope you enjoyed the little photos and everything that I took of it. It was good to see an actual playlist cast again. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Just went up a couple flights of stairs from the theater. I had to run back to the room and get a battery pack before the, what is it, To Tell the Truth show that we're going to next. I went to record that for everybody so that way you get a little experience on that. But it's so good to see a, excuse me, so good to see a playlist cast again, especially with a live band too. And what is this? We've seen these coming from some of the cruises, like Venture of the Seas. Their first cruise got one. Celebrity Edge got one. Millennium obviously got one. Well, that is really cool. I'm assuming everybody got these. That is awesome. Thanks, Celebrity. I appreciate that so much. What was I saying? There we go, got it. Anyways, but yeah, it's so nice to see a playlist cast with a band. I really hope cruise ships still keep those around. Really hope they keep them around, because I prefer a live band over recording. Plus it helps people with, you know, having a job, being able to do what they love, especially if it's on a cruise ship too. Definitely helps them support their family members and everything. So, all right, well, I'm going to get going to up to the, gosh, I can't remember, Sky Lounge. It's at the very front of the ship at the top. So we're going to head up there. I'll see everybody up there.
Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lions Club. And now put your hands together for your host. It's me. All right, so what's going to happen? We're going to have 3 panels on the stage, and then I'm going to give them a word. Each of them are going to give you the definition. Now, it's your job to think and to guess who is telling the truth, okay? So that's going to be tonight. All right, we're going to start with you, Paul. You come.
With B.
With B-I-B-S, B, as a boy.
Good evening. English is not my first language. I was doing some research on this one, professional research, so I went Google it. And as soon as I type Bibcock and press, Google redirect me to a very exclusive website. youpopcorn.com. And trust me, there were no roosters in there. So, and I knew we have so many different sizes and shapes. I never knew we have so many colors. So I split the word by mistake, you know, English is not my first language. I type B-U-B and then separate cock. So let me tell you this, Google knows me by now. Even more exclusive website. And this site is called Build Your Big Cock. Bibcock is actually a website where you can build your big cock. Thank you.
All right, Sue.
Yes, good evening everybody. Yes, and as I said before, English is my first language, unlike my colleague here and my Greek friend over here. But I would like to say that Bibcock is nothing to do what he said at all. This is very easy to explain. This is the prototype of the B-Day. And then the Bibcock is a long rubber tube. And may I tell you that when you hold it in your hand and you attach it to the faucet, you get the other end, you tap that in onto the faucet, onto the tap, and then what that does is when you turn it on and you press it, it sends an aggressive jet of water through your entire nether regions. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, there's a poem that goes with it. There was a young sailor named Bates, stop looking at my own work, who danced the flamingo in skates. But a fall on his cutlass, he has rendered him nutless. So now he's useless on dates.
Oh my God.
I write them all myself, it's pretty good, isn't it?
In the bill.
Sorry. And I will tell you that a Bibcock, ladies and gentlemen, all joking aside, is a plumbing device. Thank you.
Couple time, Bibcock.
Bibcock, actually, it's a Greek word. It's one of these 95% of the words that are Greek. And actually, it was my nickname back in high school.
It's true, folks, it's true.
How do you know?
I'll tell you later, hold on.
So, Bibcock is actually coming from two Greek words. The one is The second part, kok, you should know that it's coming from the word kokoras, that in Greek, the rooster. And the bib is coming from the word vios, that is actually the aggressive. So bib kok, it is the definition of aggressive rooster, is the person that is running behind girls all the time. This is bib kok.
Make some noise, hoop and holler if you think it is Paul.
Not critical sister.
It's been on the website, Paul.
I'll build a website.
All right, who thinks it's Sue? Who thinks it's the captain? All right, will the person who's telling the truth about Big Cock please stand up? Alright, we move along to our next word.
Well, we just had a nice little end to the evening up in the Star Lounge and watched, I know they came up with another name for it, but it was basically To Tell the Truth, put a word up on, and they had the cruise director, the captain, and the hotel director, all, you know, hopefully most of you know what the premise of To Tell the Truth is. You know, one person is telling the truth, the other two are lies, you gotta figure it out. Quite fun. And then we just hung out at Silent Disco for a little while. Not as big of a turnout as the other night, which is weird because it was the Star Lounge, but still a nice little time. Just finishing up a little drink. Those are actually very good. Not too much else going on at the moment. Tomorrow, just another final sea day. I don't know what we're gonna do because I got a little crispy. Look, I'm all shiny too, jeez. I got a little crispy because I didn't put on any sunblock today because it was just a tour we did, but I guess the walking around and stuff probably really didn't help out either. So, well, we are heading back to the room at the moment, so we will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get dizzy from going down all these stairs, but luckily we're on our floor, so, all right. Catch everybody tomorrow.